trade in those snow boots for a swimsuit. Here with a roundup of sunny vacation spots that will help you beat the winter blues is travel expert Lorraine Simpson. Save us, Lorraine.
Let's go south.
Let's go south. What's trending for winter?
Well, trending at the moment is people really love to have their own space. You know, personal space ratio. They want a little bit more space. They don't just want the little hotel room. They want a bigger hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe their own apartment, maybe, or a condo. Okay, so there is a place that I love to take my family to. It's called the Fives, and it's in Cancun.
I know the Fives.
You fly into Cancun, and it's south, and it's absolutely lovely because you get a one-bedroom suite, a two-bedroom suite, or a three-bedroom suite, and some of them even have a rooftop so that you can sunbathe on the rooftop. Nobody can see you unless the neighbor has a rooftop. Then they can see you, but hey, whatever. We're on vacation, who cares? But from that area, you can do all kinds of things. You can go to the Ashgaret parks. You can even ride a camel on the beach.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's loads to do.
Yeah.
I found swoop air flights for $452.
Ooh, very good. To Cancun?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's all good.
Your next destination is perfect for golfers, apparently. Tell us about this one.
Well, Panama, would you believe?
Okay.
Very affordable to get to, and tons of golf courses. It sort of bridges the gap from a sun and beach vacation, but there's also that cosmopolitan feel with the cities that you can go and visit. So if you get a bit bored lying on the beach, you can either go and play golf, or you could just go and explore the cities and the towns. And there's a mixture of cultures because it sort of bridges that gap from North America to South America, you know, and it's just a really, really cool, interesting place. So if you don't like flying and flopping and you want a bit more activity, there's a good place to do it.
I want to flop. As long as I have a good book, I want to flop out.
Do you get bored though, Tracy,
No.
a little bit? No bored? No. Yeah,
boredom never hits me. Like I pray to be bored.
Yeah.
Please give me a moment of boredom. No, I don't get bored. Okay, moving right along, we are going to the Grenadines, which is a great place to travel. Tell us about that location.
So SVG, as they call it, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, voted #3 in the world destination by Condé Nast Travel magazine.
Okay.
Or their readers, should I say.
Yeah.
And it is just one of the most authentic places in the Caribbean to travel to. It is a group of 32 islands, and it's a really fantastic place if you like chartering a boat. And you know, large family or extended family, you want to charter a boat, you can take it straight out and then go around these little islands. But if you want to stay there, there's all-inclusives, there's non-all-inclusives, there's places like whole islands like Petite St. Vincent, which is just divine. But guess what? I found some prices, $285 US per night per room.
Okay.
Really good value.
I've never been to St. Vincent, but I have dated a Vincentian. He was a very nice man.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Yes.
very nice
Very
man.
nice.
Still in touch with him.
It's a nice place to go, but it's got direct flights twice weekly at this time of year.
Okay.
And it's seasonal, but at this time of year in the wintertime, twice weekly. So it's easy to get there. So really a great opportunity for you to discover more authentic Caribbean.
I like that you said it that way, because it is true. It's not, it's maybe one of the, it's not as traveled as much, right? So I mean, you're going to get more of that authentic experience. And I'm just wondering, is now in general just a good time to fly? Is now an off season in January?
I think it is a bit of an off season for some. Sort of outside of the school holidays, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Once you've got into this time of year, it's a little bit cheaper, but flying is more expensive than it used to be.
For sure.
So we do have to factor that in.
Okay,
so,
let's get to your last destination. We're going to Curacao.
Curacao.
Never been.
It's a super place. I love Curacao. Very colourful.
Yeah.
It's the city is Willemstad, and the city is very colourful with colourful buildings, but loads of fabulous beaches. And what I really love about Curacao is that you've got this mixture of cultures from the European, the Dutch influences. But rent a car. It's very safe. Rent a car. Go to the beaches. Discover the island. But there is another way that you can also discover the island, and that's by ocean. So you can go and do a dive, and a one-tank dive you can do in the evening and have a fluorescent light so that all the coral lights up, and you really get a different feel for it. And when you go with a fluorescent light, it's a bit like a fantasy world, you know. The only thing is, I might be a bit scared because sometimes the eels would come out, and their eyes would be lit up.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
I might be a bit afraid of that. But if you're not afraid, try it. $80 for a 2-hour single tank dive, and it is a unique experience and definitely worth doing.
Thank you so much for giving us that hint of heat and inspiration. We love that. What do you think, Lorraine? Should we get out of here and just go straight to the airport?
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Definitely.
Let's do
I think
that.
so.